I remember the first time I got this book, and really, it's just one of the best books that I have read. I read all of it. It's a pretty good book, and one of the best movies that came out during 2020 and when the pandemic hit and it shut down movie theaters, businesses. Even we had to live in lockdown cities. See, what happened first, Buck was dognapped from his Californian home back when he was young. He found himself on a boat headed for Alaska. He met John Thornton experiencing snow for the very first time. Perrault is coming and he takes a liking to Buck, so he buys him and trains him to be a sled dog. He introduces Buck to the team. Perrault faces a life of ice and snow on a frigid Yukon trail when he and the dogs and his partner Francois delivers mail through the Yukon snow and ice. Buck loves being the leader of the sled dogs, but he keeps seeing a black wolf on his journey. John Thornton writes a letter to his wife from the dark mining cabin in Dawson. People from the town come out to see Francois Perrault and their sled loaded up with supplies. Then pretty much they were dismantled from the mailing industry. And that's where Hal comes in. Hal buys the dogs and hopes they will pull his sled on his quest to find gold. John Thornton tries to convince Hal not to lead the dogs into danger. The spring thaw was coming, and that way, John was trying to convince Hal to save the dogs from getting into the river, but evidently he just didn't listen to what John was telling him. John manages to rescue Buck from Hal's clutches. They take a trip down the river, heading for the lost cabin in the wilderness. Buck protects his home from a bear in the wild. Buck and John Thornton share a meal by the fire each night, and Buck will always keep John Thornton in his heart, but he can't ignore the call of the wild. Pretty good pictures of what Buck is. Buck is a pretty good dog. Everybody saw that he was just so sweet. But anyway, it's a pretty good book. Just like it. This is the second upload of today's videos. And so far, just thought that it would be a little bit short, but I guess today was just a big long day for me. We really don't have much to film, but this video will be at least 4.5 minutes long. We will be back tomorrow, and so far we should be out and about tomorrow. Don't know where we go, but hopefully we'll find something. But anyway, hope everybody has a good night. Be safe, make wise choices, and always remember to keep it rockin'.